You guys ready for him? Okay. You're going to enjoy him. He's from New York. He works all over the country. He has been the opening act for Jackie Mason, very funny comedian you guys are familiar with. Please give a warm welcome for Larry Tompkins.
All right, how about a nice hand for Kathy here? She's doing a good job tonight. Very nice job, and she's very beautiful. All right, how's everybody doing here tonight? Doing good? All right, feeling good? You having a good summer? Everybody having a good summer here? I'm having a good time. I love summer. Summer is my favorite time of the year. There are no holidays in the summertime. You know, I hate my family, so I hate going home for holidays. I don't know about you if this is a pleasurable experience for you guys, but for me, it never is. So I love the summer when there are no holidays. I could just take it easy. Worst holiday for me every year, St. Patrick's Day. Can't stand it. It's the same thing. I come home, find my father drunk with a bottle of whiskey in his hand. I walk in the door. He's like, you know, it was 1842 when your great-grandfather sailed across to the New World with nothing more than a couple of potatoes and a crust of bread in his pocket. I have to tell him, Dad, we're Jewish. Grammy and Grampy came from Russia with potato pancakes and matzah in their pocket. You know? It's unbelievable. Come from a long line of Jews. The first Jews ever to roam the plains of the New World. The Schleppakoi tribe of Miami Beach. Chief Broken Hip, Oi. His son looks like Goy. His daughter dances like Shiksa. Unbelievable. I'm dating a Shiksa. Dating a Shiksa. Hey, thank you very much. All right. Very good. She doesn't know what Shiksa means. We tell her it means special in Hebrew. It works. Oh, yeah. She took me to church with her. Took me to church. This is a great experience for me going to church for the first time. So I'm sitting through the whole service, you know. I'm watching everything, going through the motions. Afterwards, the priest comes up to me and says, oh, it's okay, son. Jesus was a Jew, too. It's okay. And I'm thinking to myself, you know, they serve that little cracker, that little host, you know that little thing, the wafer? And I'm thinking to myself, what kind of a Jewish host would serve a plain cracker? You know what I mean? No cream cheese, no chopped liver, a little bit of lox. Come on, a plain cracker? No way. Not a chance. So he starts to talk about the Bible with me, looking at the Old Testament, and we're talking about how, you know, in the Old Testament, people lived for like 800 years. I mean, if you look, it's in there. You know, Moses lived 800 years. These Jews were living forever. And, you know, people say that we pissed God off. The Jews pissed off God, and that's why we don't live so long. But you know what it is? I think God was just tired of the whining. Have you ever heard a Jew at 80 years old? Oh, my hip, I can't get up, I'm eating too much salt. I mean, who wants to listen to another 710 years of this BS? You know what I mean? God was like, that's it, 80 years, that's all you get. You break a hip, you're out. Move to Miami Beach. So I just moved out here from New York. I'm a typical New York Jew. And I just moved out here, and, you know, there's a lot of things about LA that I like. You know, I got an apartment out here. Apartments are really cheap, so I got a really cheap apartment. I'm enjoying myself there. I had to furnish it, so I went into an IKEA to buy cheap furniture, right? Because I'm making comic wages. So I went into IKEA. Yeah, anybody here ever go into an IKEA? Anybody see, you know? You've been in there? Okay, so it's IKEA. Everything looks really good in the showroom, and it's cheap, but you have to put it together yourself, right? This is what you have to do. So I got something there, and I take it home, and I've got 1,000,001 pieces spread out, and like the Norwegian flag all laid out in my. It's so Swedish. You know, and then my friend calls me and tells me IKEA is a Swedish word for puzzle. I bought a couch there. I think I put it together wrong. You know why? It opens up into a wall unit. Unbelievable. Nobody walks in L.A. Hello? Nobody walks in L.A. In New York, everybody walks. L.A., nobody walks except for the homeless people. Women will see a white guy walking down Wilshire Boulevard. They will pull over in their Mercedes. Are you okay? Yeah, I'm walking. Thanks. Where's your car? I'm walking. Were you jacked? No, I wasn't jacked. I'm walking. Thank you very much. And I got to deal with the homeless people pushing their cart. Where's your car? I'm walking. Were you jacked? Get in. I'm walking. It's unbelievable. Very bizarre. You have to push this button to make the light change. Okay, they don't have that in New York. You have to push the button here to make the light change. If they wanted to give you a fighting chance, because motorists hate pedestrians, they'd dial 911 before the light would change. We've got a crosser. We have a crosser on the corner of Highland and La Brea. A crosser on the corner of Highland and La Brea. Any units in the vicinity, please respond. Over. It's very bizarre. In New York, right? In New York, it's very simple. Walk, don't walk. Walk, don't walk. In LA, they have the hand, which means don't walk. I think the hand means, right? And then they have that little man to tell you to go. But you guys tell me, has he been hit or is he sprinting across the street? Can't figure that one out. In New York, it's what you drive. I'm driving a 350 automatic with 4 on the floor. In LA, it's what you pack on the freeway, a 357 automatic with 4 in the chamber. In New York, we have a motto, pedestrians have the right of way. This is LA, producers have the right of way. In New York, we have hand signals if you want to make a turn. Left, right, I don't know. In LA, if you want to signal to turn, you have to call the person ahead of you on your little cell phone. I'm going to be making a left on Franklin. Everybody's driving with their cell phones. God, it gets me. In New York, you know, out here, first of all, they give you a $125 ticket if you cross outside the green, okay? In New York, that's your birthright. I don't know if anybody's here from New York. It's your birthright. Thou shalt crosseth where damneth thou please. You know, it's wherever you want to cross. Walking is crazy. And you know, there's only one other thing crazier than walking out here, dating. Okay? Dating is a little sick in LA. First of all, the girls, you know, my friends tell me, oh, you'll hate LA, you'll hate LA. Everybody out there is so phony. I'm coming from New York, not Amish, Pennsylvania. You know, everybody's phony in New York, too. You know, what are you telling me? My friends are the worst. So I'm dating this girl, and she's got these new implants, okay? She's got adjustable breast implants with a bicycle pump that you put on the nipple. All right? These are the new ones. So we're going out Saturday night. She wants to buff up a little bit. She attaches it. Go out dancing, having a great time. On the way home, she must have beefed up a little too much because she had a blowout. I said, you want me to call AAA? She says, no, call Triple D. Came over with a loaner right away. It's insane. All kinds of Hispanic people I saw going across the country. You know, you get to meet all kinds of them. Out here, you have a lot of Mexicans. Any Mexicans here? All right, feeling a lot better. Oh, yeah, I could let loose. No, but Mexicans, you could tell because Mexicans are really depressed all the time. At least that's the way they sound. You ever listen to two Mexicans? I'm not feeling too good today. Oye, vato, what's the matter? I'm feeling low, ese. Vato, I know why you're feeling low. Get out of that low rider, man. Get the fuck out of that thing. Get a real car. I was very big in the Mexican community. Is Chanel here? Chanel, throw me another one. I might need one over here. If it doesn't work. You know, in New York, there's a lot of cockroaches in New York. You have an apartment in New York, I have a lot of cockroaches. Out here, you have cockroaches, too. You know, in New York, though, if you have cockroaches, it's really strange because New York, you're sitting on the couch, watching a little TV. Here comes your average New York cockroach, let's say. Vinny is walking across the carpet. You watch Vinny as he's pausing to light a cigar, right? You say to yourself, I'm going to get you. So you look at Vinny. You look at that can of Raid up on the kitchen cabinet. You look at Vinny, you look at the Raid. You reach for the Raid. Vinny trips you. You jump, you get the can, you're spraying him. Vinny's looking at you like Robert De Niro from Taxi Driver. You spraying me? Are you spraying me? Give it to me. Give it to me. It's De Niro Roach. That's a little thing there. So, you know, people say in New York there are alligators in the sewers, but any New Yorker knows it's the roaches that are the problem. Last week I saw a roach who was wearing alligator shoes. I'll tell you how bad it is. Somebody told me to get rid of them. Put a little roach powder down. Put a little roach powder down. 2 o'clock in the morning, I put on the bathroom light. Vinny's selling $10 bags of it on the bathroom corner here to other roaches. Hey. Unbelievable. Out here in LA, you got roaches. You're sitting on your same couch. You watch your LA roach walk across the floor. Troy, eating a piece of soy. And you watch Troy as he stops to clean some trash up. You say to yourself, hey, Troy. You look over there, see the can of Raid. You look at Troy. You look at the Raid. You look at Troy. Grab the Raid. You spray him. Roy's like, oh, dude, can't we just get along? God, the Raid contains carcinogenic fluorocarbons known to cause cancer in the state of California. Couldn't you just step on me? It's unbelievable. So I moved out here, and as a new Californian, I'd very like to do a little swimming, a little surfing, maybe try it out a little bit. So all my friends tell me, they all give me these little pointers. If you see a shark in the water, a dorsal fin, you might want to splash around in the water. That distracts them. These are all my friends. No one tells me, hey, hit him in the nose, hit him in the nose. That's their little radar sensor there. And I'm just thinking to myself, I'm from New York. If I'm in the water and I see a shark swimming around, a dorsal fin, I'm going to take such a dump in my pants that no shark would ever want to take a bite out of my ass. If I'm not dragged to the ocean floor with shipwrecks in my Speedo, buddy, it's not a chance of that. Just going to leave you with this before I go because my time is up. You guys see Pulp Fiction? Over here? It's a great movie. Here's my little line from Pulp Fiction. You know what they call a quarter pounder with cheese in China? Quarter pounder with cheese! Thank you very much, guys. Enjoy the rest of the show. You guys have been fantastic. All right.